City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Hawkeyes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Purdue's offense will go to work first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the...
There he goes! Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Boilermakers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Handoff from the gun. Creates a little room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They didn't handle the rigors of a Big Ten schedule very well a season ago, and hoping that they've learned some lessons they can use this year.
I think the coaching staff also thinks, Reese, that they're a more mature team. They have better leadership in the locker room. And, David, they're hoping that that's going to show up week in, week out in what's going to be a brutal Big Ten schedule.
Brutal. And, listen, you're hoping also they got something in their neck, right? Like, you're hoping they want some payback, right? Because that should have left a really bad taste in your mouth a year ago, and you should be ready to get that out. And you should be ready to extract some revenge. So let's see if this team comes.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
So Iowa's offense will take the field for the first time. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to...
Oh, he's got some space. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. And the Hawkeyes have a whole new backfield without Caleb Johnson, who turned in one of the most prolific rushing seasons in Iowa football history. School record 21 touchdowns. He was this offense a year ago, David.
He was, and if you're an Iowa fan, man, Reese, we've been just clamoring for years. Just give me some offense, like some form of a passing attack. Another new system. Tim Lester comes in as the OC. Interested to see if they can air it out. They can be more fun to watch, and they can score more points.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Offside defense.
Offense will take that 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. Hand off to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
First and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The official is offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoby. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. Oh, he broke out another move. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. There's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. They put on the heat and they blocked it. Scoops it up, turns it on down the left side. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hawkeye. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Throwing right. It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a back.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Grabbed behind the line. It's McCoby. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's McCoby. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for space. It's McCoby. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Got the big tight end on the corner route. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Boilermakers will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Past the 1st down marker and still running. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage and wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He turns it loose to the left. He's got it on the outside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
He's got it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Snatches it on the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw again. Dances away to buy time. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Got his man quickly. And that one did not work. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll try to pop the draw. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start. And
it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get
turning it on! And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Boilermakers line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Got his man on the right. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really...
There he goes. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a 1st down at the 23. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Iowa! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? I mean, seriously, what do you do against this guy? He is everything you want in a quarterback.
And you can prepare for him all week, and you can put a wide receiver and quarterback to be scouting, but you just can't replicate a guy that can buy time, scramble around, break tackles, and then all of a sudden shut the ball down the field and make you pay. Just too elite of a playmaker. You just got to find a way to get him on the ground early when you get those opportunities.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Boilermakers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoby. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half, when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being...
Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Boilermakers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Hawkeye. And the beatdown has ensued.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. They're trailing by just 4 to Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Give to the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The give from the gun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Hawkeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give out of the gun. Across the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the...
Oh, he's got some space. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Boilermakers! This defense make... Big play and putting it in the end zone. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Stopped short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And Dave...
And that's a live ball behind the line. He picks it up, still on his feet. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down. At the 45 on his way. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! And the pummeling has started.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go. When the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The run from the shotgun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Hawkeye! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Boilermakers are flying down the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Oh, what a move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Iowa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the third. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Trying play action. Makes the grab. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Got the first down. Looking for more. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Offense set on first down. They'll go to the ground. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. That's caught. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They'll leave it with him. Got a little space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And as a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create some turnovers. You force the fumble. But, man, what a break for the offense to fall back on it. Those are moments that you just get a little bit frustrated because it's the luck of a bounce.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Going to sling it on second down. Touchdown, Purdue! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great game. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Starting to feel a little pressure. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs through a tackle. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in it. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Coming out with it, it's Harris. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. To the air, it's Singleton. Oh, they're after him. Fires deep on the run. Pulls in the deep ball. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. He's got the tight end. Powers through the defender. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Tuggle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Boilermakers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Gets it out fast. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Boilermakers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're throwing the swing pass to the back, just trying to get him the ball in space to see if he can make people miss. That time, though, the defense, nice job with the tackle.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw, it's Singleton. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled field late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the defense jumps on it. They turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb.
Set to advance on the football.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here and protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.